Welcome to our journey through the vibrant history and rapid growth of Hyderabad. Today, we will explore the evolution of this magnificent city, from its early beginnings to its present status as a technological powerhouse. Hyderabad, the country's fastest growing city, has today become the country's second largest IT hub after Bangalore. IT export worth lakhs of crores was seen here last year. More than 1,500 IT companies and about 8 lakh employees work here, which have succeeded in establishing the city as a juggernaut in technology. Many major companies have established their headquarters here. Important projects like the Development Office, which has been set up in Hyderabad only after the USA, and Amazon's projects like THub, which act as incubation centers for new startups, have also been set up. These centers provide resources and help to viable projects and also work to encourage the founders. The industry-ready workforce here has also given wings to this growth. Due to the presence of more than 380 engineering colleges in the state, skilled workforce is easily available in these companies. Seeing this success, new companies also want to set up their base here. In the recently held World Economic Forum, Telangana state has been successful in attracting investment of 36,500 crores rupees. But the path to reach here was not so easy. Hyderabad also had its own place at one time. It was searching for its own identity, and when everything was going bad, it chose its own destination and was successful in making the country famous along with growth. Hyderabad was started in 1589 when Quli Qutb Shah, who was the ruler of the Qutb Shah dynasty, thought of establishing a small town near the Musi River. This decision was taken due to the lack of water in his capital Golconda, which was only 78 kilometers away from the river. Due to the proximity of an old bridge, it was easy to travel to Golconda. This bridge was built a few years ago by Ibrahim Qutb Shah Wali, father of Quli Qutb Shah. Hyderabad was built to decongest Golconda, but very soon some trade was also seen here, in which diamond played a big part. He also did the work of building the iconic Char Minar. In 1591, Golconda diamonds, which are currently mined in the Godavari Krishna Delta region of Andhra Pradesh, became a specialty. In the Golconda Sultanate, these diamonds are classified as Type 2A, meaning they are full carbon. Kohinoor is the most famous example. It was from this region that many other popular industries were also established at this time, such as pearls, steel arms, and printed fabric. Due to this, people from distant areas of the region started settling here. The city was big and accommodating to the surplus population when it became the capital city. The nearby Hyderabad became known for its gardens and good weather. By the mid-17th century, the Golconda kingdom was captured by the Mughal Empire. After annexing it under Aurangzeb's command, Aurangzeb consolidated his power in Delhi. Returning to the south and getting a rich city like Hyderabad to expand his empire was a big achievement in his eyes when he won this battle from Golconda. Hyderabad state became independent from the Mughals by the early 18th century, during which many wars and conflicts were being fought against the Marathas, leading to the destruction of the entire economy. The diamond trade of the city was also on the verge of ruin. Those who were ruling came to be known as Nizamul Mulk. During this time, the king of the entire state, this title remained the same since then. Rulers started using it by investing money in projects, but due to political struggles and internal and external conflicts, they had to sign several treaties with the East India Company. Nizams, during the British period, sought protection from the British, for which they had to pay annual rent. The guarantee was gradually slipping away from their hands. Things like giving the coastal area to the company, losing control of some major ports, and keeping British troops in the state and giving their maintenance made the state bankrupt. In the early 19th century, Asaf Jah V, along with his Prime Minister Salar Jung, made many reforms in his rule. Projects like creating a central treasury, improving the revenue and judicial system, laying the first railway and telegraph networks, and establishing the first college, Darul Ulam, benefited the economy, and urbanization increased in Hyderabad. New bridges were built, which led to the revival of diamond trade. In 1923, Nizams Guaranteed State Corporation was established to construct the railway line, which strengthened the transportation system and increased trade. New industries like metalworks, textiles, and handicrafts also started appearing. These industries not only proved effective in increasing the economy of the city, but also in increasing local employment. By 1901, the population of Hyderabad had reached 45 lakhs, making it the fourth most populous city in the entire British India. The population of the entire Hyderabad city was 1.1 crore. A few years later, a dangerous flood, the Great Musi Flood, wreaked havoc on the city, killing 15,000 people and affecting at least 2 lakh people. All the bridges were destroyed except one old bridge. This flood destroyed a lot of the city and cost the lives of many people, which forced the Nizam to do better planning with reconstruction so that such devastation is not seen again in the future. For that, Sir M.C. Vishweshwar Rai, who was one of the first and prominent civil engineers of the country, who later became the Prime Minister of Mysore state, was called to design a modern flood prevention system. Apart from this project, he also had a lot of contribution in his work. His contribution has been special, and he was also awarded Bharat Ratna. Later, at the behest of Sir M. Visvesvaraya, 2 big reservoirs were constructed, Osman Sagar and Himayat Sagar, on the western side of the city. Due to their construction, farming started receiving regular water supplies, and agricultural productivity increased. Many institutions and public buildings were constructed in the surrounding region like Begumpet Airport, Hyderabad State Bank, Osmania University, Nizamiya Hospital, and Hyderabad High Court. Along with Begumpet Airport, Nizam also started his own airline, Deccan Airways, which was a joint venture with Tata Airlines. The Nizam was also famous for his immense wealth. He had 173 pieces of jewelry and was declared the richest man in the world. Due to opening the Golconda mines in 1937, his photo was also printed on the cover of Time magazine. At that time, along with commercial operations, Begumpet Airport also provided leisure and joyride services, which were used extensively by the Nizams. The Royal British Army also made it their base during World War II. To know more about this fascinating history, watch our video by clicking on the I button. After the country got independence, the Nizam wanted Hyderabad state to remain independent by not including it in India. But the growing unhappiness among the people came out in the form of protest and violence. Seeing this, the Home Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel sent the Indian military, which was named Operation Polo. Within 4 days, the Nizam surrendered, and Hyderabad was successfully integrated into official India. But even after that, managing the state was not so easy after the first elections. The state was reorganized on linguistic and social lines. Some parts went to Bombay state, some parts to today's Maharashtra, Karnataka, and the Telugu-speaking region to Andhra Pradesh. But dissatisfaction started increasing among the Telugu-speaking people who were demanding a separate state of Telangana. Their demands were not met, so the state and central government in Andhra started work on basic infrastructure to create new jobs and drive development. These initiatives included new public sector units like BHL, Bharat Dynamics Electronics Corporation of India, and NMDC, making Hyderabad a cosmopolitan hub. In 1986, the first IT tower was opened here with the name Intergraph. But then and now, Andhra Pradesh CM Chandrababu Naidu and his government took some initiatives that turned Hyderabad into a technology base. In 1995, his government made HITEC City, setting up a joint venture with Larsen & Toubro, also known as Cyberabad. The idea for this came to him during a tour of Southeast Asia to meet investors and promote the state. He was greatly impressed by the technological development in Singapore and Malaysia, especially Kuala Lumpur's multimedia super corridor, a special economic zone and business district where new innovative technologies are anchored. $50 million were invested to recreate Hyderabad by providing tax breaks, high-speed internet, and better infrastructure facilities. Later, by giving the slogans of Bye Bye Bangalore and Hello Hyderabad, it became a high-tech city with a clear aim to make the IT industry so big that companies and people started choosing Hyderabad over Bangalore. For this, CBN and his ministers hired big international companies like Microsoft and CA Technologies. Naidu's Vision 2020 personally invited Bill Gates to Hyderabad. Hyderabad became the second largest development center in India after the USA, attracting biotechnology companies and creating Genome Valley. In collaboration with Bharat Biotech Company, Hyderabad has become a pharma hub and vaccine capital of the world. Today, Hyderabad has become a high-tech city, officially known as Hyderabad Information Technology and Engineering Consultancy. In this city, Cyber Towers was considered the first building related to IT whose unique style emerged as a symbol. The transformation of the City of Pearls started taking place into the City of Destiny. The IT and pharma industry gradually remained integral to it. Very soon, development took place in Mindspace IT Park, which was 1SC's foundation. Office buildings started sprouting in a 93,000-meter area in just 14 months, building the city's largest IT park. Amazon started here, and in 2019, it opened the world's largest campus here, spread over 75 acres. The financial district has also been created to set up banks and real estate companies capable of handling 15,000 employees. TSR Rock buildings, etc., have been present in this district with thousands of employees for many years. In 2014, after the struggle, finally, Telugu-speaking people got their own state, Telangana. 10 northwestern districts of Andhra Pradesh were made into a new state with Hyderabad as the capital. Because Andhra's own capital moved to Telangana, they made it their capital temporarily for 10 years. K. Chandrasekhar Rao became the CM of the new Telangana state and started working on taking the IT industry to a new level in Hyderabad. He started work on creating new business-friendly policies and facilities to increase innovation and support startups. A big example of this is THub, a technology incubator that has been successful in delivering more than 100 innovation programs in the last 7 years and has helped 200,000 startups grow in the country and the world by connecting them with influential stakeholders. It was launched by CM KCR and IT Minister KT Ramarao, along with Tata Sons Chairman Ratan Tata. THub not only helps private companies, but also organizations of state and central governments in building innovation ecosystems. It received the award of Best Incubator in India, given the National Startups Award in 2022. Considering its success, THub 2.0 is also being made. Apart from these incubators, there are also options for new-age entrepreneurs in Hyderabad and Telangana. The city has 3 central universities, 3 deemed universities, and 4 state universities. Osmania University is a public state university built in 1918 with the help of the then Nizam, Nawab Mir Osman Ali Khan. It is the oldest university in the city. If we talk about technical universities, there are institutions like IIT, BTES, and EIIT. Apart from these, there are many coaching and training institutes here for upskilling, be it basic computer skills or advanced programming and software development. Students from all over the country come here with the dream of entering the IT industry. To attract businesses, world-class transport infrastructure is also very important, such as roads, the airport, and the rapid transit system. The new expressway Outer Ring Road creates a high-speed loop around the city, connecting the airport to the high-tech city. Hyderabad Metro has revolutionized the city's transportation since it became operational in 2017. Today, 3 lines are operational: red, blue, and green lines. The new airport is the 4th best airport in the country with RGIPT and world-class infrastructure. Click on the I button to watch our detailed video about it. All this has happened. How Hyderabad became the fastest growing city in the country today, but there are many plans for the future to take it to new heights so that it can compete with international financial and IT hubs and become one of the richest cities in the world for the people. Talking about the present time with countless opportunities, about 8 lakh people are working in the IT sector. Out of every 1,000 people of working age, 770 males and 190 females are employed in more than 1,500 companies in Hyderabad. Apart from this, Telugu cinema and Tollywood are also known as the country's largest film industry. Telugu films based in Hyderabad had sold a total of more than 23 crore tickets in 2022, even more than Bollywood. the country's most expensive and highest-grossing films like Bahubali and RRR were made here. RRR became the first Indian feature film to win an Oscar. Ramoji Film City, located on the eastern side of the city, is the world's largest film studio complex. Growth is being seen not only from the IT industry but also from such trajectories. There are many infrastructure projects for the city, government initiatives, and companies focusing on new technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, cybersecurity, and the Internet of Things. Currently, 54 lakh people work in the IT sector across the country, contributing about 7.5% to the GDP and earning Rs 245 billion or 20 lakh crores. Some IT roles will be in high demand in the future. The first among them is data scientist. Their work is mostly in decision-making, examining and interpreting any data. Its applications are in different sectors like finance, healthcare, and e-commerce. Apart from this, artificial intelligence and machine learning are used in commerce, and their demand will increase in the market, creating an expectation of 7 lakh new jobs. According to a recent report, India ranks first in the world in AI skill adoption and talent concentration, meaning more people will be available working on AI. Apart from this, cloud engineers are also in high demand, based on the growing cloud technology market and cloud computing. Last year, cyber attacks in the country had increased to 90, highlighting the need for more security measures. Some vulnerable industries like banking, insurance, and healthcare will be given more importance. Last year, about 40,000 cybersecurity positions were lying vacant, indicating high demand and low skills. Full-stack web developers are also in high demand. The number of developers in India is increasing rapidly, with a growth rate of 39%. It is one of the highest-paying IT positions, and its demand will remain high as long as there is a need for web application development. Despite this, there is a shortage of skilled talent. With the advent of new technologies, there are projections of a talent surplus in India by 2030, with 10 lakh tech professionals. But as companies start adopting new technologies, their demand will also increase, causing skill gaps to emerge. Hiring of freshers has also been reduced due to low deals from 30%. Falling demand in the USA has increased competition for these jobs. These are some of the ups and downs that the IT industry is going through at the moment. This will also affect Hyderabad, but the future still looks bright because rapid infrastructure development is being done in the city. Upcoming projects like Salpuria Sattva Knowledge Park and Phoenix Business are on the horizon. Apart from this, Dandagi Park is being built in 320 acres, Baurampet in 140 acres, and Badwell in 300 acres. The government has almost completed the IT corridor in Madhapur, Gachibowli, and financial districts. No government land is left. Now IT parks are being built in the eastern parts to provide more space. Some land has also been assigned near the outer ring road for IT parks in the middle of Bhuvanagiri. Now, Fortune 500 giants of aerospace, pharmaceuticals, and professional services are also coming up here, such as Goldman Sachs for engineering services, FedEx for its center of innovation, supply chain optimization, Lloyd's Banking Group for cybersecurity services, and some other companies like Apollo Tyres, Occupy Jan Pi Square, Warner Brothers, and Discovery also want to take advantage of this in Bengaluru. Talking about the future, it will still continue to function as the largest and more mature global services destination in the short term due to the availability of more talent and the support system of niche emerging technologies. But if we look a little into the future, in the next 7 to 10 years, Hyderabad is seen catching up, making it big in the race and leaving no stone unturned to challenge Bangalore. Entrepreneurs are seen emerging as one of the top global service destinations in the country in terms of infrastructure and ease of doing business. But today, Hyderabad is about 4 lakh active tech talent behind Bengaluru, and this will be a big factor. Another challenge for the industry is that Bengaluru still comes on top in terms of attracting new talent from across the country, which will increase the talent gap. Despite this, Hyderabad has created a strong position as the second or third expansion center for the top companies. But it is very difficult to overtake Bengaluru for the next 5 to 6 years, and even after that, the same growth will have to be maintained. To move ahead, India is going to enter the semiconductor industry. To know more about it, click on the card given on the screen. Thank you.